Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the out route, he's got Thornton. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
The run straight ahead with Genti. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genti with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Raiders 24.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 32.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Out comes the Cincinnati defense now. They get ready for the next possession. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others. I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up in this possession.
Yeah, that's where this word pride comes out, right?
In a big way.
2nd and 5. Short throw caught by Bowers. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Gain of 8. And the Raider 1st down.
They'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genti. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
And inches at their 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On first down, it's Genty. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. To try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Raiders
5 plays there on that drive.
7.
And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Burrow. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he finds a man on the crossing lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 16.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Again, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Burrow throw. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they are looking good. A two-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, 74 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. When you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together, this has got to be right up there. His fourth touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
A little juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Here's Higgins out of the right side. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
The Bengals trying, but it doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Quick throw to Olave. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll drop the throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Compton. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Burrow looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20.
Now it's Burrow.
First down.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
At the 37-yard line.
Now back to throw. Oh, it goes over him. And he gets it down to the 32. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow on play action. He's got a man, it's his fullback.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Bengals first down.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead are right up the middle here.
Number 31.
Paulson Adebo up to make the stop.
Paulson Adebo on the tackle.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit. But they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.